Hi everyone, Todd Hughley out on my patio this afternoon. Kind of struggling today. The body hasn't been cooperating, kind of a new development. I can't really feel my feet. So I have to kind of look down when I walk, and it's very hard to keep my balance. So that's something I've been coming out and working on. But I want to talk about yesterday's round with my father and his friends. We played early, and his two friends are 110, 120 shooters. And on the front, I let them just do what they're going to do. And my dad and I played our games and just talked through stuff. We were both played very well. We played from the forward tees, I'm not gonna lie to you, just for fun, because I'm not that guy that if everybody else is playing the forward tees, I have to go play the back just because I know I'm so much better. That's just not who I am. Enjoy the heck out of my dad and his friends, want to be with them. So we play from there, we're doing well, and I said, okay, I'm going to make you guys a bet. I'm going to show you some stuff before we tee off on the back, and we're going to check your score. So they shot 53 and 57 on the front from the forward tees, okay? So we adjust their grips, which they thought felt different, but they were correct. Ball position, their posture changed. Then I said, okay, you're going to feel that you're swinging from here to here that fast. It's going to be impossible for you to do. It's going to feel weird. You're just going to go, wow, I cannot do this. But once you do, your scores are going to get better, okay? So I said, we're going to start you off at first gear. And it's kind of funny. I made them hit a couple chips while we were waiting to go on the turn, just a couple back through, and just allowed their body to follow the momentum of the club head. I hate the word turn. Then we got to about right here through, and we were again in first gear because we're a 5-speed. First gear, second gear, third gear, fourth, fifth. We hardly ever play in fifth. I want golfers playing in third and fourth. While they're learning, they're in first and second. So we get on the tee. They both get set up. They're going, wow, okay. And they take it back, get to about right here, bang, hit a drive that goes out, draws right in the middle of the fairway. We go out and measure it, and their first one is 210, okay? They're right around the 212. And they were struggling to get there, swinging as hard as they can with these big, long golf swings. Center contact, I mean, I've worn the middle of this club out already, but center contact is everything. No mishits, no fat shots, no chunks, no shanks, no tops. Hitting the ball in the center is going to make you significantly better, and everybody takes that for granted. A lot of them, it's luck. I don't want it to be luck. I want it to be routine. So again, they start at the 1-2 area. Then they have an approach shot of about 140 yards. And I say, okay, you're going to take out a 6 or a 5 iron. And they're like, really? And so they take out a 5 iron. And I said, okay, now just go here, here, boom, ball goes right towards the green, gets right to the middle. Now they have a birdie putt. 3-putted, of course. But the point was they picked up, this does not have to be that hard. They learned to allow the backswing, of course, this position at P2, this position at P3, but also the hip, the trail hip, arms, and shoulder all were this way. They were opened up to allow the arms to come down. I hate the word turn and rotate because it's so subjective, but again, here. And now the arms would come down, and once they felt the club get right about here, then it was the lead hip and lead shoulder, and then getting on balance. And again, next hole is a short kind of par 4, same thing, down the fairway. Then they have about 95 yards, and I say, okay, let's hit your pitching wedge nice and soft in the middle of the green. This time they 2-putt, and they had a double on the next hole, but then coming in, they went bogey, par, 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 bogey. Huge difference by the time we were done. And they said we could have shot easily a 40 if we wouldn't have 2-putt or 3-putt and made a couple bad shots with pitches and chips. And I said, yes, very easily. And it drove home the point that distance is not the key to improvement and learning. Now, distance is vitally important for you to reach an elite level. It does make the game easier if you are a very long hitter. The average person is not a long hitter. Sorry to tell you that. There are Ferraris out there. The average person is somewhere around, oh boy, maybe an Audi or a Jeep Cherokee. They're not a Ferrari, okay? Now, that's not a knock, that's just where they are. So when you get your grip on correct, when you find your posture, find your ball position, yes, all the things we've talked about, getting the club to here, allowing the arms to come down, and then blending all the release factors, all happen now in this blended motion. It's like here, whoo, here. So now it's the final pieces of this, and this is what the website is going to be built upon. And wish my health, come on health, let's root for it. And it's going to be incredible. It's just so exciting. And I'm pushing myself to get stuff done and passed out in front of the maintenance crew the other day. But swing soft, let your arms, let your shoulders, let your hips blend together in the backswing. Same thing in the through swing. Swing one, first gear, second gear, third gear. Try to avoid fourth and fifth. I'm going to challenge you to shoot under par from the forward tees. If you cannot do that, if you cannot shoot under par, let's say 2 out of 3 rounds, you cannot move back to the next set. Then from there, you have to shoot at least under par 2 out of 3 rounds per se to move back to the next tees. This is not a distance. This is not distance. This is about skill. I played with the bomber. We played from the forward tees. I shot 9 under. He shot 2. I mean, that should never happen. He's 26. He can hit it almost 50 yards past me. I'm still a long hitter for my age and what I've got going on with my body, but no way that should have happened. And it showed the holes in his game, and we talked about it. He's like, wow, okay, this is what I got to work on. So that's what he's been practicing. But take this information, really absorb it, really just take no more long swings, no more crazy hard swings. Think accuracy, think fairways, think greens, because we can always add speed. The game is different. That whole swing away and then teach control, I'm the opposite. Let's teach control and then add speed to that. And that has been an extremely effective approach. So subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, comment below. Have any questions, let me know. In the meantime, get out there, tee it up, have some fun.